The travels, alien spacecraft flying away like sparrows. Study the lost prophetic books of the Bible. Parasites for the body energy, spiritual survival. Flying this scene in Ezekiel 1:3. Granting the Kingo, a tablet of destinies. Shem Yasi spoke the word of the Bavarian Illuminati. I bring forth harmonics of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Anunnaki planted the seed where I dwell. Ether vortex turbines pulling me to hell. Awareness upon my savannah is omnidimensional. Great species has a common memory complex that is social. Liquid crystal colloidal membranes responding to the spectrum of the universal intelligence matrix. The basis is that extraterrestrials created Christ and have a device that recorded all of Earth's history and can display it in the form of a hologram precise. Construction of synthetic humanoids is among us. You are banned to the land of Nod to face the deafening thunders and the spiritual wonders, because the harvest now is coming. Beware the worldwide ancient tunnel system the government is running. Hectic verbal slaughterer of the Judeo-Christian ethic.
Hallucinate, I'm truly big. These shrooms are great. The few I ate got me viewing space in cubic shapes. Everything I see got the human face. Did the room just shake? I could close my eyes and illuminate from the triple black to a fluid state. I've been losing weight, I got moves to make, I got rules to break. And I don't believe that my dookie stink. I got Gucci skates, I rock super capes. I'm like Tunchi, babe. Cut the bird, I got goose to rape. I put roofie in juice I drink, and I'm so high that I'm through the gate between truth and fake. Red the blue pill, I choose my fate. Smoke and fuck in my snooper trick. I can see error in my future ways when I loosey take. Got me running home, I'm a pitcher ball, I babe roof the base. I'ma rise early, make a rooster wake. I be getting trippy like I'm Juicy J, so confused in days.
Physical biosphere, witch doctor unlock the cobra, spitting venom I adhere. I stand here with the hearts of the weak. I bring pain, camel clutch, iron cheek. Order of the golden dawn. I have warned of biochemical implants in heads of the unborn. Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David. Fight the Tibetan rites of rejuvenation are sacred. Master your high or die under the staff, or get burned like Betty Shabazz and I will laugh. Demons at dimensional doorways come through this, but I will have you hanging from a tree like you was Judas. Violent Buddhist, the hierarch Decaton. Revelations of the Metatron. I form Voltron with elements of Tai Chi. Doing battle with 7 heads and 10 horns is me, the hologram. Travel off through space portals. My soul cannot be imprisoned or trapped by mere mortals. Torture them with the pain of scorpion stings. Spitting lightning, Lord of the Rings I bring. Diagrams of hallways and pyramids of the pharaohs. Dry green mantis warrior holding arrows. Contorting, polymorphing and aborting the souls of the MCs who I've made ghosts to do my haunting.
Hunting for the sport of it, fucking for the porn of it. Gutter, I was born in it, hustle more than Jordan did. From poor to rich, I rich part of this. Money for the risk, I went from glorious to glorious. Hunting for the sport of it, fucking for the porn of it. Gutter, I was born in it, hustle in the morning hit. From orphanage to foreign trips with horse and partial wrecks. Corner stores lit imported bricks, the mortal lord of this. Lately I've been deep in my death thoughts. That cost easily exceed what my rent costs. Been lost, hidden like a secret in lead vaults. Been starved, treat the UFC like a restaurant. Cutting weight, meaning I'ma eat you and then barf. Suffocate, tap a GSP, then I get chopped. Mop the floor with them, I'ma sweep till they swept off. Even a Batista would get mauled. By the age of 3 I was sent off. Study the technique, you would think that Bruce Lee would have been taught. Wrestling with bears, I'm Khabib Magomedov. The Eagles immense claws, a squeeze Conda's head off. Switch falls tight, no relief for the exhaust. Strength strong, fight like the green in the red hawk. Stretch arm right, under cheek like a neck scarf. Guillotine dreaming, you rest off. Sleep like a dead dog. How you gonna breathe with your breath lost? Lungs like a sink when it gets clogged. No tap, hear his team scream, it's the ref's fault. Soon as you hear the bell ring, it should get called. You cannot compete with the end boss. Got a free screen just to see the feet speed of the hedgehog. Things Willie pep talk. Bob weave, dodge to deceive and to get caught. Left cross swing, disconnect jaw. seen him have a seizure and then fall. It seems it's the end all. I'm King Agamemnon. Leave boxes underneath, never get draws. Open wounds leak from the fresh cars. Pulverized beef with the red sauce. Looking like the butcher shop meat that you seen Rocky B at his French job. Couldn't stitch him back with a seamstress that threads cloth. Please get the Red Cross. Hunting for the sport of it, fucking for the porn of it. Gutter I was born in it, hustle more than Jordan did. From poor to rich, I rich part of this. Money fortress, I went from glorious to glorious. Hunting for the sport of it, fucking for the porn of it. Gutter I was born in it, hustle in the morning.
Enter the dragon with 3 immortal surgeons, Ark of the Covenant and the holiest excursions. The search for the knowledge and the wisdom of the sands. The hologram sends you to the abode of the damned, immortal like vampires, setting fires in the caverns of the unholy. Hold the ancients, a hope of Abraham. Send you to the sacred land to change form, performing rituals that leave you scorned. Crown of thorns adorns the unborn in which you spawn. There is no shelter from the storm of Babylon's lost children. I lead millions to the promised land, the holy lamb, the planetary hologram, blowing your chakras to oblivion. Digital man, biblical man like Simeon, vanishing breed, the holy throne. Presidents of the United States are now clones. The zones of the virus, the eye of Cyrus, the last waltz of the tyrants. The harvesting begins now. Infinite information like Wu Chai Tao. But how will you withstand the power of the helix? The crucifixion of the phoenix. The black thesis will burn you, give to you the darkest of afflictions. Mortal MCs face the verbal crucifixion.
Masterful decoder. I created the letter S after grappling a cobra. My flask is full of African aboga. Chatting with the shadow of Jehovah. Only question that I asked is, can they roll up? Atoms, I control them like a classical composer. As I sat upon the sofa, wrapped up in a toga. Bleeding, leaking plasma to my hat is a corona. Not the log or the crown of the last act of Ayatollah. As a child, I was magical and sober. As an adult, I'm an addict who's in battle with persona till this earth-based sabbatical is over. And when I die, I hope I get my graduate's diploma. Unless I'm held back for not passing what I'm supposed to and end up in night classes with the grown-ups. I'm the ass that didn't show up. Purple rain has a lavender aroma. I knew I should've married Apollonia. If sleeping beauty's dragons at the castle, I'll attack them when I stroll up, drink his blood from out the chalice in Sonoma. Infiltrate the army, give the acid to the soldiers. Kidnap an admiral and smack him out his coma. Turn into a vegan just to eat his Adam's apple for the culture. With the ravenous savagery of a vulture, dethrone you. Handcraft a living statue from a boulder. Anatomy's a sculpture made of plaster with a motor. If not a god, I can't imagine being closer. Tell Anubis the jackal I need a chauffeur. Talisman beholder, relaxing in the cabin with an ogre named Fiona with a satchel full of coca for the lower. Sell a fair old like an Egypt boss. Read the walls in Giza halls, I see the flaws. I could see the Mars on the cedar bark, pointing me to north. Align it with Ursa Minor gleaming stars. He the boss, meaning me the boss. He's me, even heard me. Trisma gets this genius thought. He is thought, climb tree, he is sloth. Though the ascent is slow, I'm reaching Darth. It wasn't Shimon that rode up the Zohar. I mow raw like Rita Raposa's gold dog. Lone Star, scare up inside the closed jar. Right around the neck of Kabbalah, cause I'm a choke ma. As I bit into forbidden fruit, I grew a tree inside my living room to dig into its hidden roots. As I bit into forbidden fruit.
The mighty you, the Manu, the powerful Zapadra, the darkening behind you, the biblical Omega Man, the Ashtar command. I came to bring mortals the Barath to be glad. So here I stand on the four corners of Stonehenge, traveling through portals, the thunderbolt of battles, the Lord of the immortals, the seal of the seven, the rising of the demon, the lost books of the Bible and forgotten books of Eden. The heathens will burn like ferocious, handed the holy tablets like Moses. The blackening of roses will send you to the edges of the land. The emerald tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. The hands of the mighty Lion of Judah will throw you through the triangular portals of Bermuda, exploring the hologramic aspects of consciousness for aliens to devour. Orthodox first relativistic equation for power. The shower of acid rain brings pain to the land. You cannot kill what you cannot see. The verbal hologram.
The child, the golden one. I'm walking on the moon while I hold the sun, Lord. Story of the boy that never breathes. He never bleeds, royal oil he secretes. Born with all the joy you'll ever need. He's He's all knowing, no one taught him how to read. Baptized in the Sinai Peninsula. Describe Wi-Fi to Nicola. Mutant Academy sci-fi curriculum. Journey Earth, find tribes, trip with him. Universe is a touchscreen. Rearrange sky when he wave by. Double click sun, it'll switch night. Make a cloud rain with a swift swipe. If you try it, then it won't work. It only activates when God fingerprints type. End is near, sit tight. Watch stars like an episode of It's Life.
I'm setting the example. And what I've done is going to be puzzled over and studied and followed forever.
Prepare for the verbal war. The hologram advanced physical form. Manifest the universal minded to the law. Traveling lands, I stand on sands of chemical vibrations. The math, kings of light departed in wrath. So where you gonna stand when the Elohim return? 7 great sages throughout the ages say you burn. It's my turn to shine. I redefine the crystalline biological structures implanted in your mind. So I find the deaf, dumb, and blind and bless them with science and leave the blind ones behind. Descending into this ball of mass in the form of rain. The verbal hologram brings pain. So rearrange disagreeable ways that brought you to darkness. Take hold and rip out your soul from your carcass and rise away like a sham. The verbal hologram is the verbal avalanche. One last chance to replan and overstand before the hologram sent your camp to Holy Land. So ask your man when he returned where I sent him. The plan was to kill God and reinvent him. Practicing black magical tactics like voodoo. Attacking like the 7 deadly warships of the
A trillion shades in my color spectrum. I exist within a subdimension. I'm impossible's one exception. Plasma from the sun and the blood's connected. Time's a serpent with the tongue extended. Mouth swallowing the tail, so begun the ending. Most religions are just sun obsession. Virgin Mary is just con obsession. I paint sound and I speak paint. That's 2 types of just one expression. This technology ain't done progressing until God and us become reflections. When I'm alone, I feel another presence. Heaven's up, but in space there's no up direction. I keep a bottle of placenta from my birth. I get sick and sip the juices from my mother's essence. I watch the clouds as they metamorph. Walk around aimlessly like a headless corpse. From a place where the unloyal don't get remorse. Unless it's about money, you don't get to talk.
Unbroken circle and dimensions of the mind. The tie that binds, the eternal tie that defines the vanity of my insanity. In due time will shine like the night seas under the moon. The haunted corners of familiar rooms. Yet I'm consumed with vanishing in the thin air. The realization that this shit is my cross to bear. So where did I think I could run away to see the people that decided to leave without asking me? But we decide to wait for happier tomorrows and find someone so they can be distractions from our sorrow. But my distractions, the books of paper that I scrawl in. I'm eloquent as summer breeze and leaves that have just fallen. I've crawled in a corner hoping all of this will end with the knowledge that love is just another word for revenge. You have nothing but the comfort of my sins.
Until I found out 007 Jake jumped to murder my dad, now we rest in a better place. I'm trying to get away from these getaways, I refuse to be led astray. Death is the best escape, I let heaven wait. It don't matter the stress I take. Mama the energy, but somebody gotta pay the rent a day. Gotta be the man that wipe the dead away. But the more you work, it's like the less you make. Got me out there wildin' trying to sell an 8 till I elevate. I could sell a state, that's a better way. Leave a legacy, man, I feel like it'd be so hard for me to meditate. Excuse me while I give my head a break. Work is never done, it's always too early to celebrate. Started so far below the bottom was never Drake. Victory sweet as a carrot cake, I need to get a taste. I wake up and do this shit every day. Every day. Every day. I do this every day. I wake up and do this shit.
As I decay, demons prey above me like a vulture. Ability to endure contradiction is a high sign of culture. Verbal sculpture, self-defacing. It is not God or lunacy that that I am facing, but the erasing of the purity and passion of my words. The herds of cattle Babylon would talk of the absurd, but I prefer to walk away from all the feuds, to find my life is more confusing than a Rubik's Cube. So I'm subdued, and all my words are verbal prods. To live alone, one must be an animal or a god, but it's official. All of my pain is clear as crystal. The natural side of life has now been seeming artificial, but I can hit you, and rest assured they're not my last words. I could give a fuck about your secrets and your passwords. I can passwords and their ability to hurt you. Patience is a virtue and knowledge is a commercial. I who have nothing but the pain that I've referred to. I who have nothing but the pain that I've referred to.
I know the pain, struggle, and the feeling of victory worth more than a platinum ice. If I would've died, I'm coming back to life. I keep my friends close and my enemies wall close. They be sticking your back with knife. Stomach is full, but I got an appetite. How you a rap cat, but you park though? I'm a rock waller with a nasty bite. Any song by the song's a classic, right? I could probably win a Grammy if I didn't hate fame and the flashing lights. It's the return of the gods, you should be honored to witness me. I know the secrets and the mysteries of history. Pandora got a box unlocked when I get the key. I shine like a star on top of the Christmas tree. Original Moor in Sicily. How about the Vatican City you see up in Italy? Wrote a Bible and it's better than the one the Christian read.
Like Sudan, but I'm half man, and so you have to understand that the other half of me is made of liquid and steel. Ain't you sick and tired of people screaming, keep it real? I'm powered by the ancients, spirit in the soul. It's war, an icon carries crossbows, but I toss foes through the center of the planet. When you battle me, you best be praying like a mantis. I will send you through the depths of the Atlantic to study transcripts of rhymes by the enchanted hologram, the verbal war paradigm, traveling back in time to change the way your whack rappers rhyme. If I don't succeed, you will bleed the just punishment of the Apostles' Creed. This is hip-hop, kid. Shit is straight from the heart. Use an actor with a record deal trying to play the part like that.
There will never be a nexus from the center of the nexus, where the hammers bang like a doctor doing a checkup. Text bust, you a dead duck till the checks come like a hedge fund. What a weapon, I'm the juice man. OJ with the left glove. White girl, I'ma cut her up, do the Dexter. I'ma cut her up like the bread crust in my breakfast. Sell it .1 for the $10. White people are the best fiends, and white people are the best plugs. Cocaine give me head rush. Sassafras got me sped up. Dabbing with the hand that fed us. Trigger finger got the bed bugs. I get up like a hawk fly, I'm the web spud. Put the rack on it when this rapper spit, lead a web spun. When I crack the whole Xanax in half, I'ma call that shit a special ed bus. Roll the next blunt.
The decaton, the hierarch Motron, encompass my soul in a beam like proton. I am Voltron, with helmeted head and lotus flower. Incantations, wind walking teleportation. I who dwell in the body that can't be slain. The verbal flame, the atomic spark of pain. So I drain the energy from your chakra system. Watch me glisten like the sun, the chosen one, the cyborg relation. My shit is crazy like Freemasons, meeting at Camp Crystal Lake with Jason. Complex wind, city of screaming metal. In the Vatican, I shatter him who walks on the plains of hell. The sacrifice El Yon, a dark fall for all who battle the mystic meditation. Face decapitation and material contamination by the spiritual deviation. Translation of ancient civilization. Nonaton, overseer of law and order. The verbal slaughter, hologram walks in water. Immune to illusion and scientifical blows. All with black magic, spears and crossbows. Feeble attempts to apprehend the hologram. Overstand, I kill man like Rodan. So no man step into the darkness of the set. Study with Chinese masters like Jesus in Tibet. Staff of Moses, urn of ashes. Morphing my soul into solids, liquids and gases.
Universal clock and rewind.
Waterboard, water drip, waterborne, orphan in the water wasn't warranted. Warping on the portal shift, saw the glitch, turn us to a horror flick. Moralist, mortal on a foreign trip. Shaolin monk, I haven't made a sound for months. I'm both quiet and loud at once. I knock everything down, I punch. I meditated on a cloud, I puff from the smoke of 1,000 blunts. If you put me in a cup, I become cup. If you put me in a rum, I become drunk. If you put me in a slut, I'ma come slut. 2 sticks in a chain, I'm a nunchuck. 2 chopsticks and a young duck. Act like a Peking, you become lunch. big boss in the game of death. To see the Ip Man, I'ma take the quest. With a fist 1 inch from a hater's chest, I'ma take his breath. Death. Last dragon, crouching with the hidden tiger. Greatest living fighter within this empire. With my teeth, I'll catch a bullet, the pistol fires. I'm the ninja.
Of gods and men, I condemn them who believe in ancient fallacies and the heresy of thieves. Burn the unholy in your filthy religion, paganism and the prism of three-dimensional prison. I walk through the liquid of the 7 rivers and deliver rhyme schemes that cut like verbal scissors or arrows. The sacred science of the pharaohs, millennial prophecies of tarots. Murder cattle, discovered near the crop circles of the land. While we fight wars for political horse like Mary Magdalene. The hologram plants his incision, apparition of Tibetan black magicians. My composition will turn men into slaves. Holographic aspects of particles and waves. Propel the spacecraft in the Pleiades. Dwell in the abyssal plains like the hordes of Hades. The wheel of infinity, the chamber of the Trinity. Levitate is a 5th level magician of divinity. Like a pentadrone, I set your dome into the forest of Iblis, like the wilderness of Pan. The verbal hologram, the verbal hologram.